Welcome back to another episode of FC Mobile Season 5 Manager Mode. And as you guys saw last time, we did get demoted. We did get relegated demoted, which means we will be changing our tactics. So, I kind of went for a more interesting style. We've seen a lot of teams try to play this counter style football, so that's what we're going to try and go off of. So, so what we're going to do is, for speed, we're actually going to go to 3 here. And the reason why is I felt like we weren't really going as fast. We were kind of slower than a lot of teams We weren't using our pace as much. And I felt like we kind of need to do that. And also, with doing that, we're going to use passing distance up to 2 because we have a lot of fast players. We have Holland, we have Mbappe, we have 2 strikers that can go get it. We've got centermen of Bellingham, Zidane, and Gerrard, who can really whip those balls in nicely. So, gonna try to do this. However, our mentality is going to change the balance. Reason being, if we keep this at attacking, it's gonna be very easy to counter this, but we still do need to be somewhat kind of conservative. That way we don't give up 4 to 5 goals each time. In positioning, we're gonna go free, so we're gonna allow our players to overlap, run, and stuff like that, so we can build up a little bit better. On the offense side of the tactics, passing distance, passing intensity, we're gonna keep it at 2. Shooting intensity, we're gonna increase it to 2 because I felt like sometimes we didn't take as many shots as we needed to. And this is one where I feel like we should be able to. And so we're gonna do that. But that's pretty much it. Organized defense, though, like I said, we're gonna keep our pressure at 3. We're gonna keep this at 2. But pressure's actually going to go down to 2. We're going to let them kind of pass the ball. We're going to make sure, before we commit, we're not going to necessarily press to get the ball up high. We're going to be one of those conservative counter teams, right? And then backline, we're going to kind of go offside trap simply because we don't have the players. We don't have the pace for it, so when the balls go over the top, we more or less catch them offside. But those are the tactics for now. I'll show you guys the team. This is the team we're using with it. As you can see, we've got good center backs, but he's got 87 pace. He's got 90 pace, right? They're not necessarily the fastest center backs, but you look at our attackers, you got 108 pace, and I believe you got 111 pace, right? So we're really going to try and use our pace to kill teams. However, that's the wrong thing, but with that being in mind, we probably are going to need substitutions. So one thing about using this is we're going to need substitutions. So if I can find where did I put him. I had some good strikers. But I have Nkunku on the bench. I'm probably going to use Kane for now. I don't really like him, but he's a clinical fit. Sure. This lineup is definitely going to be more for just for, these 3 guys coming in. It's only for when people are tired. Probably should get another center mid in there just to be sure. We're going to put Herrera in just to be sure. And I think that's about it. Not really going to stress too much over our players. We've got good stamina, so hopefully that worked. But here we go anyways. As you guys can see, we got demoted World Class 3. We're changing up the tactics to see if we can get something. If we can, produce something better. Let's see how these tactics work. It'll be interesting. As you can see, we're going up against I would honestly say maybe a little bit higher overall than us. Might be equal, who knows. As you can see, our lineup same as normal. We've added more players on the bench, though. And yeah, they are a little bit higher, but I think it's mostly because they don't have a bench and we do. But here we go. Kickoff starts, and let's see how our tactics work. We're at home. We are Chelsea, and like I said, that is why Nia can get those long balls in there. This will be more interesting now. As that ball goes out, We are still looking to build up, but we do have those players that can really go long and get them those long balls. Holland now. Mbappe gets by, and here goes Mbappe. Mbappe strikes it clean and finishes for his second goal of the season. And already you can see how we're going to play. We are going to play in the open. That is Mbappe at full pace. You didn't see it before. You never really saw it. But there you see it. Mbappe is the acceleration and his quickness. Just like that. It's 1-0 for us. The attackers are definitely going to... They probably will create a lot more goal-scoring opportunities. But let's see how we do it. Gerrard clears the danger there. We are really starting to see our players' potential here. Garnacho's cross there. Falls to Chiesa, Zanetti blocks that. And that will go out. Mendy gets there first. See how they do. Chiesa, long ball. Casillas gets there first. Good job for Casillas there. Sends that one over the top. Mbappe goes for it, but he's offside. Man, yeah. Yeah, just offside there. Yeah, as you guys can see, even though we're not actually in attacking mode, you guys can see we're still kind of, it seems like we're almost more attacking, even though we're in a balanced situation. And here's the long ball. Let's see what we can do. Zidane can't get control of that. Long ball there. Falls to Charlton. Rudiger clears the danger. Really just back and forth game. As I say, we're not going to need much possession here. Mbappe. Long ball there. Gerrard and Walker battling it out. Walker wins that battle. As you can see, we are really going to push teams along too. We're going to make those runs now. We weren't really making those runs before. But there we go. 1-0. First half performance really been more of a counter team, which is what we've seen works in this. I mean, to be honest, that's what works in this. In FC Mobile. Not really you can have a possession-based team, but you really have to have a very skilled players to do it. But here we go. Here's another bad pass. And here we go on the counter now. Zidane now looking for the long ball. Not going to be there. Rudiger nearly makes a mess out of it. As we try and clean up the danger there. We eventually do as that falls to Casillas. Casillas can send that long, which he will. But we don't win the header again, and we're back on. Our ball's coming back to wall, but we've been less phased out. There's a long shot there. As you guys can see, we're starting to irritate them, right? We're keeping the pressure up. We're keeping the pressure high. Mbappe wins the header. Gerrard finds Holland. Here we go. Maldini to Bellingham. Bellingham controls it well. Finds Holland down the line. Holland now looking for the cross to Gerrard. Can't control it. And it's still 1-0. We haven't been able to put those final touches in. But good from Maldini here. Gerrard. Holland can't control it again. Just simple mistakes there. We should be up like 3-4-0. We have created so many chances, but we just can't put them away now. Zanetti versus Chiesa. Chiesa looking for the cross there. Great block from Zanetti. Zanetti keeps that in bounds. And the long ball over the top there. We're not going to get there, but I mean, that also does put them all the way back. And let's see our players' fitness. I mean, everyone's still, everyone's still there. We don't really have players running out of gas as much. But there you go. First game, and it's a 1-0 victory there. I'll show you guys how it's done. 1-0 victory against a hard overall team, but as you guys can see, we got the goal in the beginning. Just held on to the lead. We used to be a possession-based team. Now we're not. But, I mean, it seems like it could work for us. Mbappe. I mean, you look at the ratings, by the way. We haven't seen those ratings in a while. Those are good rings. Those are good performances. And then Mbappe takes home his second man of the match. But I mean, yeah, as you guys can see, it really looks like they're working out. Let's get into the second match of the episode here, as you guys can see, just so you guys. And here's a tough match. I mean, this is. If we even come close with this lineup, then you'll know these tactics can really help us. But this is gonna be a very tough team to play against, because as you guys can see, they are very high overall. I mean, look at their strikers. Yeah. You definitely got a great lineup here, and this is going to be a tough one to battle against. But here we go. We're not doing that possession-based stuff anymore, because as you guys, we tried it. It doesn't work against higher over teams. Maldini down the line looking for the cross here to Holland. Can't pick out an accurate cross. And let's see what they do. Trying to play it out the back. Holland now. Alberto out to Holland, but Maldini gets there first. And that's something you wouldn't have seen in our last episodes, because we weren't using our full pace. We are this time. Holland now. Zidane. Bellingham strikes it. Bellingham scores his first goal of the season. Jude Bellingham, great setup there from Zidane, and a fantastic shot. And it seems like we are once again alive and well. And these are the times we struggled with. These are the teams we struggle with. Zidane and Bellingham link up, though. And we look a lot more fluid now. 1-0. The score here. And as we said, this is what we need to play. Counter football. Don't try to play possessed football. Brozovic, great challenge there. Now let's see what Bellingham does. Bellingham tries to clear it, but it goes off Zidane. Luckily, it goes out of bounds. Maldini. Rudiger just clears that, and not a great clearance either. Throw in for them. Holland finds Zidane. The cross there. Not going to do it. Casillas tried to get there. Didn't really. Falls. A good block there. But we can't get rid of it, and Holland scores there. We tried and tried, but we couldn't get rid of it. I mean, just kept falling to them, and they finally did score. Good block there, arguably handball. Just unfortunate that it fell to Holland again. But 1-1 the score here. As this is kind of a game that you'd see us lose 4-0. Things like that, and right now we're still competing, so that's good. Zanetti keeps that alive. Holland now. Great pass to Gerard. Tried to cross it in. That doesn't work. Matias clears the danger, but we get the ball back. Brozovic now. Last chance before the first half ends. Gerard, not good from Gerard, as he gives away possession to end the half. But it's still 1-1. We've had our opportunities, something we haven't seen against higher over teams. But here we go, 1-1. As the second half starts, and let's see how we perform in the second half here. As Alberto, Matias, as they start their play. There's a shot that gets deflected and will be a corner, though. That's Zidane and Matias come off. It'll be interesting in the corner. Brozovic heads it away for now. Bernardo Silva. That goes wide and out for a goal kick. And Casillas plays it short here. Zanetti running with the ball a little bit. Zidane finds Brozovic. Zidane again. Here we go. We start the build-up play similar to what we used to be last season. We're starting that build-up play. Zidane, though. Brozovic needs to find a pass here. Maldini, though, cuts it inside, finds Bellingham. Bellingham out to Holland. Holland gets tripped up. Couldn't get good contact. No call there. As we go again, though. Bellingham again now. Here we go. We're really putting the pressure on Zidane. Holland back to Zidane. Zidane gets fouled. It will be a free kick in a dangerous position. Can we make it count? 74 minutes in. This would be huge. Zidane goes over the bar. A huge missed opportunity from Zidane. And now, with 15 minutes remaining, what can we do? Haaland now in space. Puskas. The cross there for Rashford. Can we get it clear? We don't. Haaland wins the header. And Haaland scores. And once again, just defensively breaking down. 2 headers we need to win. And we don't. Rashford, and then, Haaland was always going to win that header. But a huge blow there, as we were pretty much dominant for most of the second half there. We had big chances. We didn't convert, and now we could be on the verge of dropping all 3 points here, which would be devastating for how we played Zanetti. The cross there. Can Haaland win the header? He does, but he puts it wide. Another huge chance missed. And that will just about do it. Haaland shrieks it close. Head in disbelief there. We got talk about a perfect cross in between 2 defenders. And Haaland put it wide. That is how the game ends there. Terrible way to lose. This time we had more possession, which is crazy because we're not a possession-based team. But unfortunately, we just couldn't hold on there. We had some good performance. It was a good performance by us. We just couldn't get the result. But there you have it. 1 win, 1 loss. And I gotta say that loss was to a higher overall team. That I would say we outplayed them. They just got lucky at the end. If you guys really watch the match back, you'll see that those tactics seem like they work. They seem like they can get good results against higher overall teams. They surely will get good results against lower overall teams, especially if you have the right players for this tactics. But anyways, there you have it. That's going to be it for this episode. A win and a loss there. Not bad for it. But that's how it ends. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.